there's a rumor beef between you and 42 Dugg.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we're not talking about that? Okay.
Yeah, no comment, man.
You keep on letting think you gonna let put a battery in your back to where you gonna grow the nuts to try to do something to school, and you gonna dumbass.
I had that pole and I was gonna down. You knew that. You knew that.
Shots fired into an SUV, killing the manager and family member of a popular Detroit rapper.
Police don't know if the rapper was the intended target or not, but what's clear, his aunt, who worked as his manager, along with another young man, were all in the vehicle Tuesday night. That's when someone intentionally shot the vehicle, killing the 41-year-old manager.
What up, gang? Back with the real. You know what's the deal. You know, I always deliver what the people want, and there have been many requests to cover the beef that's been brewing in Detroit City between Sada Baby and 42 Dugg. Both these dudes have had the spotlight on them, breaking into major success, but how did they even begin beefing? One moment, there's nothing, then boom, they in a heated back and forth, even to the point where one was allegedly robbed with his own strap. Damn. So what we gonna do today is dive into it and see what's up with this beef, what caused the hatred, who robbed who, and who are the players. Let's get to it. Alright, so what do we know about both these artists and their history with the streets? 42 Dugg is no stranger to the street lifestyle. He grew up on the 6 Mile east side of Detroit.
What's the deal? This 42 Dugg from the east side of Detroit.
And at a young age, became a name known within the justice system. His gang affiliation has been long speculated, but he has ties to the 6 Mile 42 Hustle Boys, which is a faction of the Crips.
You see that 42 shit, man? Shit on this neck, man. See that 42 shit, man? That 42 shit for real.
This piece of info is critical to his beef with Sada Baby, so store it in mind. At a young age, Dugg would be in the streets until getting caught by cops in 2010 and sentenced to 4 years for carjacking and felony firearms possession. This would then turn into a 6-year bid after getting into an altercation with an inmate, which added on 2 extra years to his sentence. This had one positive impact on him. He would begin penning raps, and upon his release, was focused on taking it serious. One of his early tracks, Mama I'm Sorry, was motivation to keep going and take over the game. And that's what happened. Dugg would meet Lil Baby over a dice game and ended up getting introduced to Yo Gotti and signed under both their labels, 4PF and CMG.
But Gotti, he came to Detroit, he asked me like, you wanna come out to the, he did the big show, he like, you wanna come out? I'm like, yeah. He brought me out, you know what I'm saying? Then next day we met, he like, what is it gonna take? You know what I'm saying?
Through all this, his rival Sada Baby was also carving out his spot in Detroit history. This is where people tend to develop a bias in the beef, but we keeping it straight legit here. Nothing but facts presented for you to decide what's what. Sada actually came up on the 7 Mile east side of Detroit, but unlike 42 Dugg, he ain't jump off the porch till he was 22 years old. Yeah, I know, it sound weird joining the gang at that age, but due to certain affiliations he had in the streets, he was swayed to that decision at that point and rest the bloods.
Yeah, I've been banging blood for a minute, for a while, and my shit is official, you know what I'm saying?
That's important to what's to come. He has ties to the Crips as well through his cousin I Swear Vezo.
Vez, I was wondering, like, cause you guys
It's my
are
cousin.
You guys are cousins, but you know, I was reading that like you're from different sides of Detroit. Like,
Yeah,
how
he
did
big Crip, I'm big blood.
And he's done tracks with real street dudes like the late King Von and Fredo Bang. Both 42 Dugg and Sada Baby are two in Detroit's lineup to carry on their legacy, but the root of their problems, the one factor that had their destinies tied in this beef, is where they from. The 6 Mile East Side Hustle Boys have long been in the gang war with the 7 Mile East Side Bloods. Automatically, this placed them on opposing ends, but another Detroit rapper was a spark that lit the fuse, T Grizzly. Grizzly got in between hood politics, and being one in the streets himself, he could have handled the situation better in my opinion. But my guess is that he was on business and not on the drama and was trying to give everyone a shot at eating while building his brand. And hell, ain't that the directions dudes should be heading? Building instead of tearing down? But yeah, so Grizzly did a song with 42 Twins called Secrecy. Then he would turn around and sign Sada Baby to his label. This started a whole situation between the 42 gang and Sada with him messing with both sides. This kicked off a back and forth between the 42 Twins and Grizzly, with both calling each other out and what played off.
This shit be real, bro. I got niggas done died. Brother in prison, niggas in prison, bro. Died over this shit, bro. This shit is real street shit, bro. Then died, bro. You can't play it like need clothes and then go running with my op. and befriended my ops and think that shit supposed to be cool with me.
Things would escalate between the two, setting the stage for the spillover into Sada Baby and 42 Dugg's careers. The partnership between T Grizzly and Sada Baby will fall out over his treatment at the label sometime after his auntie, who was both their managers, will be collateral damage in the street beef that's been building up with one of his ops.
But what's clear, his aunt, who worked as his manager, along with another young man, were all in the vehicle Tuesday night. That's when someone intentionally shot the vehicle, killing the 41-year-old manager.
T was still juggling between the beef, maintaining his affiliation with 42 through 42 Dugg, and releasing the track together, MWBL. All this was seen foul by Sada, but even after he was off Grizzly's label, the beef with 42 wasn't off the table, and it was made evident at a party in Detroit where 42 Dugg joined his gang in tearing the stage up with a diss song while Sada was right in attendance to perform as well. Things ain't pop off. This added fuel to the fire that was to come when rumors began circulating that 42 Dugg had a hand in the robbery where Sada Baby got his chain and all of his belongings took with his own gun. When Sada made it known he doesn't mess with Cleveland rapper Doughboy in an IG post to a fan, that rumor came into the light. Doughboy would first confront Sada via a vid, telling him to come clean with the truth.
I've been quiet this whole time. It's been so long. I ain't said. You don't want to respond to fans. You just got to get on the internet and say some shit. I ain't said nothing. I don't want to tell the people what happened to you. You tell them what happened. Tell them what happened.
Sada continued sending shots to 42 Dugg and Doughboy, claiming it's all cap for clout.
Got my saying my name. Y'all niggas should be wanting attention and clickbait because I'm the GOAT.
And that's when Doughboy let the world know what really went down in the streets.
Go tell niggas how you got stripped in the studio with your own pole. I'm gonna go tell niggas how your chains got took. I'm gonna tell how your bracelets, your watch, all that shit got took. Your money, everything you had on you got took. I'm gonna tell that.
After Doughboy co-signed Sada being robbed, 42 Dugg was quick to step in and get his chuckles now that the truth was in the open. Well, alleged truth.
I had that down. You knew that. You knew that.
Sada stated his story, and he was sticking to it, saying it's all cap and just a show for their 7 minutes of fame.
Who took Sada Baby's chain? Nobody. That's all cap on the internet? That's super duper cap. It's reaching for exposure and thinking the best way to bubble is to say they had something to do with some shit with an artist who got way more going on than them.
Doughboy ain't pressed me about shit. Now get your out my laugh.
The bad blood between the two kept building, but with T Grizzly already losing his aunt, which was as much as an aunt to Sada, maybe you think they'd ease off the gas. But, you know, ego and pride is a hell of a thing, especially being hot from the same city. Sada continued to show his disrespect to Dugg. In an interview, after Big Sean dropped the star-studded Detroit track Friday Night Cypher, Sada would hint at Dugg being trash when asked about his verse. The beef just continued to build the more time went on, and the back and forth wasn't stopping. From Sada shutting off Dugg's music from being played while he's in the club.
Hey, unless you want me to flip this bitch, hey, bro, put my music back on, bro. You want to keep playing niggas I don't with. You better not play no Dugg while I'm in this fuck wrong with you.
To Dugg posting up online with a blunt, smoking on Sada's Blood Gang affiliates.
Today 420, man, we blowing healthy blood. We blowing healthy. We did that to cuz. We did that to cuz.
As it currently stands, the beef is gaining traction with both Sada Baby and 42 Dugg have been on the chart. 42 Dugg dropping bangers with Lil Baby like We Paid, and Sada keeping up, getting Nicki Minaj on the remix of his track Whole Lotta Choppers. The latest hasn't been looking the best for Dugg, as his lifestyle from the streets has been catching up to him, while Sada, who didn't grow up banging, stays out of trouble. Dugg will be picked up and arrested in May 2020 on a gun charge that's still ongoing while he's back out on bail. This is the least of his problems, as he was recently involved in an incident where goons sent shots at a music video recording with him and Roddy Ricch.
Some people heard 20 shots. Others told me maybe even more than that, up to 30 or 40 shots when they believe it was multiple people firing as a group came in here during the music video shoot. And I just got confirmation the two artists involved are rappers 42 Dugg and Roddy Ricch.
While some speculate Sada may have had a hand in the situation, many doubt that he's gang like that, and the situation was related to something totally different. Who's to say from who isn't? The one thing we know is that lives are and have been put in danger, and the beef is growing the more situations occur. As of now, we on the sidelines looking in at where things go. Hopefully, both remain safe because Detroit would take a hit losing either one.